Hey guys, Dijon here from TrendWatchers, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to find local networking events full of buyers for your high ticket AI offer. And this video right here, it's pretty much going to be straightforward. I'm just going to be going in and just like filling up my calendar as far as like finding networking events in my local area. And it doesn't matter where you are. In the US, I know I'm not sure about outside the country. It may be a little bit different, like different sites, but it should be similar for the most part. But I'm going to show you guys how to go and really find networking events near you. And as far as networking events, and I won't stay on these slides for too long, I'll keep it quick, but there's different types of ones. You got like the classic business networking events where it's just business owners. You got like realtors, like the home services person, the plumber, the lawyer. That's like your classic business networking event. We next got the real estate networking event where it's more like real estate type people, local conferences. I like small business markets because you have like all these small business owners in one space, and then local, just like random local business meetups. So it could be like I don't know, like golf night, or maybe there's like a speaker, different stuff like that, where it's like more on the chill side of things. Those are good places to go to. And reason why I love networking events, there aren't too many AI specialists for the most part. Now if you're in a big city, the case may be different, but for the most part it's like realtors, insurance people, construction people, roofers, lawyers for the most part. And when you say you're an AI specialist, they're like, "Oh, that's cool. Tell me more." So it's super easy to stand out. It's also with like networking events, it's easier to sell people on your personality. That's a bit trickier to do online. It's also a room full of your ideal customer for the most part, and because of that, kind of jump to the last point. Because it's full of your customer, if you haven't gotten a sale yet before, it's really easy for you to really polish your pitch super quickly and to really um, yeah, polish your pitch really quickly and really figure out like what to say, what not to say. And it's also a great way to meet big players too. You never know who's in the room. You got millionaires, billionaires, they're wearing like plain, they're not even wearing collared shirts like this. They're wearing like plain, like blue, black t-shirts. So it's really easy to meet like some big players and even come across different opportunities. I met my first mentor through networking events. So yeah, that's why I love networking events. But now we're gonna hop into the part you've been waiting for. So the five places I'd highly recommend, and there's plenty of other places you can go to as far as like finding just like networking events near you. But my five favorite places are like Google Search, Facebook Events, Eventbrite, ChatGPT, and maybe Meetup.com if you're feeling it. So yeah, I'm gonna go through most of these, and we're gonna fill up my calendar for this week as far as like networking events. And I'm in Provo, Utah right now. I can show you guys my screen. It's probably gonna give away my location, but oh well. Come kidnap me if you can find me, I guess. Did not. I'll just kind of show you guys where I'm at. Yes, I'm like here in Utah. So in Salt Lake City, it really isn't that far from me. Maybe like a 40-minute drive just going up the freeway. So I mean, it's no big deal for me to go up here. I can also find stuff down here in Provo. So that's gonna be my target area. So the first place we're gonna go for is like Google search. So I'm just gonna go here. And a phrase I like typing into Google search is like networking events near me. And then another thing I'll add on here too, local chambers of commerce. There's one for like pretty much like a lot of like cities and counties out there. For the most part, they cost money to go to their networking events, but every now and then they'll have like a free one where they accept visitors. So that's a good place to go check out too. Just wanted to drop that on there, but networking events coming up this week. And I'm gonna put Salt Lake City. I'm gonna put Salt Lake City in the front. Okay. All right. So now I gotta just go and like, and sometimes with Google search, I know I was doing it with someone else earlier, and I did this exact same search but for Los Angeles, and it pulled up like a bunch of options right here that were actually really good. I see it's not doing it for Salt Lake City, so I'll just have to go through the results. So right away it's giving me like Eventbrite. So we're just gonna go and click on some of these. I like right clicking on it just to go and open it in a new tab. I can see what's going on. Okay, we'll just do those three for now. The rest of them, I'm not really. Here go another one right. All right, so Eventbrite. Okay, so here we go right here. So here go a networking event. I'm gonna go ahead and open that up here. Dinner with entrepreneurs. So this here is a good networking event. So you're gonna come across two types of networking events. You're gonna come across free ones and paid ones. You can go to paid ones. Just make sure you got sales coming in to cover those costs. I recommend going to the free ones first so that you can really polish your pitch. But I mean, you're free to go to the paid ones. 17 bucks. For the most part, you'll see like a lot of them. They tend to be like, as far as like paid ones, as low as like $5 all the way up to like 50 bucks to attend. So, but I like going to the free ones. Swing into networking Top Golf. So this is a good one right here. This looks like some networking here too. So I'm gonna. It looks like the same event. They're just naming it differently across different like events just to for SEO purposes. So okay, cool. We got like quite a bit of so this one here is July 10th. RSVP, members and active. Okay, so non-active members and sponsors and guests is 10 bucks to join this one. This is like a Hispanic networking event. So this is actually a really good one. So what I like doing is I like building up all the networking events that like I found that are like decent that I may go to. I'll put them all to the side. As you can see, my tabs are already like building up here up top. So I like put them all the way to the left hand side of the screen, and I'll kind of come back to them later so that I can like plot out my week. And whenever I'm like finding networking events, I like looking for them like at the beginning of the week and just like fill up my week. And I just do this research phase like maybe like on a Sunday, maybe Monday. Today's Monday, so yeah. So that's that first one. Swing into networking at Top Golf. So this one here is probably gonna cost some money, but as you can see, they host it like once a month. I'm not like reading some of these to see. But yeah, for the most part, and then I'm just gonna see how much this costs. So let's say Friday, July 4th. That's a bad day to go networking because people are out with their families. Even I'm gonna be out with my family too. But let's see, last minute. So you're looking at about like maybe like 40 bucks to go to this one right here. So I mean, if you want to spend the money, yeah, you can go for it. I'll put it off to the side because it's not too bad. Um, this one right here, I think it costs money as well. I never been to this one before. I've seen it before, but 20 bucks, that's not too bad as far as like a networking event. So I'll put it over there. Meetup. I'm just gonna type in networking into Salt Lake City. Meetup.com. Okay, this one. Wow, okay, so some of these look good. So we got this one, open them in a new tab. Here's another good one right here. Wow, I may you'll also find a lot of like women's business networking, online business networking. I don't like going to both of these right here. Women one up because I'm a man. Obviously, if I was a woman, I'd go to it. And then the online business one, it's not the same, you know. One benefit as far as like in-person networking, it gives you like a real chance to really go out there and just like say your pitch, get real-time feedback, and also you can have a crappy product, crappy pitch, but just because they like your personality, they want to go out and do business with you. I'm just plugging in my computer, so yeah, that's kind of how I record my videos, you know. I just kind of like do whatever, you know, minimal editing, but it's all good, you know. Just making it raw, keeping it raw for you guys. But yeah, I won't get too deep into Meetup. As you can see right here, we got a yeah, we got a really good one right here. Let me see. soup kitchen restaurant. I can't tell if it costs money, but this one looks good, so I'm gonna put it right there. Wow, we're actually finding quite a bit for Salt Lake City. I know sometimes it's a bit tricky finding some of these networking events, but as you can see here, like I got lots of them. Like we're already got like, including the paid ones, already like 5 of them I can go to already. So I got quite a bit right here. Even I got this one right here. I may show up to this one. Yeah, this is another good one right here. I'm just gonna exit out of this because like I'm just recording this video for tutorial purposes. Slick may show up to some of these, but you guys get the idea as far as like how to go and like find the networking events through. And it's crazy because like I just did it through Google search, and I was able to get that deep as far as like finding events through Google search. And Google search for the most part, depending on where you're searching from, it'll pull up events from like Eventbrite, Meetup, um, but some more sources you can go to. I'm just gonna close out all of these here. A really good source to go to is Facebook. We're gonna go over there real quick. And you may see some of the same events pull up. You may see some different ones, but I just want to go over to Facebook so that you guys can see. So we're gonna go to, gosh, if I can find events. Okay, here we go. It's like right there in my face. I did not see it at all. Okay, here we go. So it's showing me all the events going on in my location. Um, I'm just gonna say Salt Lake City. That's gonna be my location. And then as far as like events, we'll do networking, hit enter. Okay, here we go. So I got like a networking here. This is like some networking at one of the local schools by here. Yeah, I mean we got lots of networking. Holy, this is crazy. It's usually never this good, you know. I'm usually have to like do like lots of digging, but like wow, there's actually lots of networking going on near me, and it may be the same in your area as well. But as you can see, like I love networking events because it's like full of people, full of business owners, decision makers, people ready to do business. It's a great place to like practice your pitch, get yourself some easy appointments, pitch a lot of people within an hour or two. I know like if you want to reach the same amount of people, quality people using like paid ads or like organic content, it's gonna take you a long time or cost you a lot of money, you know. So Facebook events, it's a great place to go to. And then the last thing I want to touch on is ChatGPT. Then I'll end the video because we're kind of going over it. I know sometimes this can get a little long and during the research phase, but it's totally worth it. So a good prompt to type into ChatGPT is show me networking events in Salt Lake City happening this week. Show me free to attend ones. Now, ChatGPT, it'll give you some results, sometimes some really good results, but let's say if there's nothing really going on for it, like this upcoming week, it'll hallucinate and make up something just to satisfy my request. So that's why I really don't come to ChatGPT too often. I like just doing a Google search or checking Facebook events. But oh yeah, and one more thing you want to ask is like for the oh dang it, what's going on? Stop. It wants to turn on my microphone. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. You also want to ask it for like the source link as well. So okay, it's saying like Workbox Summer Thursdays. It's like a casual like networking event. If I click on the button, the link right here, sometimes the link it'll say, "Oh, the page doesn't exist or it broke," and when that happens, most of the time, it probably came up with that event on the spot. So let's see if this loads. But you never know. Sometimes it loads, sometimes it doesn't. But if it doesn't load, it's probably not real. So that's one thing you want to look out for. And then also while this is loading, um, if you see like events like networking events on Eventbrite, Meetup, pretty much any site like that, especially if it's reoccurring, double check multiple places, or even check their website to make sure that it's actually going on. because like a lot of the times, like people, these organizations, businesses, they'll set up networking events, and then like they'll set it up like 2 years ago, and then let's say they stopped like a year ago, but they were too lazy to take down the listing. Now it's showing up every single week, and now you're gonna show up and you're gonna be the only one there. So yeah, so Salt Lake Chamber. So it looks like it's real. Let me go down and look. Park Lane free pass networking event. So yeah, I mean it's real. So yeah, I got that from ChatGPT, and it says it's free too. So yeah, ChatGPT is another good source you can go to as far as like finding networking events. But I can make this video go on for like an hour, but hopefully you guys get the gist. You guys see how to go out and do research online to find networking events near you. And I'm actually gonna hit up some of these this week. Go get me some easy sales because that's actually quite a lot. So I'm gonna go hit some of those up myself. But yeah, let me know you guys' success with this. Hopefully you guys got a ton of value out of this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.